I'm sorry. These are the relevant records, and the money they gave me is right there on the table.
First, I need to check on the White Tower.
April 28th, the day of the Demon Emperor's death, was declared a national holiday, the Day of Reverence. In honor of Grand Magus Oscar Sage's sacrifice, the Emperor granted the White Tower 30 years of tax exemption. But the White Tower recorded the lowest performance among all the Mage Towers last year. 20 years have passed since the White Tower lost everything, but there has been no new dawn for them. The Imperial Court announced that a major declaration regarding the White Tower will be made at this year's Night of Reverence. Experts say the biggest issue is the complete lack of high-level magic.
Why does the White Tower have no high-level magic? I left records for admin in case of situations like this. I need to look into this myself.
The White Tower also ranks the lowest in business performance.
Tell me what the 4 towers are up to these days.
The Golden Tower in the east controls lightning, and has led the arcane engineering revolution, creating innovations like streetlights and automobiles. The Azure Tower in the south manages water supply, agriculture, and potion industry. The Crimson Tower in the west, based in the scorching desert, handles monster extermination and combat missions.
And what is the White Tower doing?
They run a delivery service.
Delivery? Delivery? Like shipping packages?
Yes, they're couriers. The Wind Riders can fly, so deliveries are fast and secure.
Wind Riders? What are those?
The White Tower's mages used to soar through the skies, commanding the battlefield with power and grace. People compared them to dragons and eagles.
Who the hell thought this was a good idea?
I believe it was the current Tower Master.
One of my own mages. Great. Then, what about the water supply and agricultural support? And potions? Those were always the most profitable industries for Mage Towers. How did the Azure Tower take over?
The Azure Tower isn't like the others. They completely monopolized the potion market.
20 years ago, the White Tower controlled the entire potion industry. If only our research hadn't burned to the ground.
They sell clean water at a high price and bring rain to drought-stricken areas.
What? Why would anyone pay for clean water?
Oh, these days the rich won't drink anything else.
So they're making fools of themselves just to make a few coins. It's water. Just drink from a well. To sum it up, the White Tower is falling behind while the others rake in money. Of course, compared to those industries, delivery is peanuts. The Night of Reverence is their last chance to prove themselves. Problem is, it's only 7 months away.
Sir, I can't breathe.
Did he just go into shock? Or did he lose too much blood? He did tell me a few things. Should I let him live? Arson, assault, illegal loans, extortion, even contract killings. You're human garbage. Maybe try being a decent person in your next life.
At dawn, the White Tower.
What a day. A few basic spells, and my whole body feels stiff. Why is my stamina this bad? In this condition, would that spell even be possible? The unique magic that made Oscar Sage the greatest mage in human history. Their wind just scatters. Yeah, this body's not ready for it yet. Right now, I need to figure out what kind of shape this body's in. I should start by scanning his mana. And White that runs, I might as well get some background on his history. But if I'm going to live as Oscar Cruzian, I need to know exactly who he was. Oscar Cruzian, the heir to the Cruzian Count family, and the sole survivor of a mansion fire. Every mage tower and faction scrambled to recruit him, recognizing his genius from an early age. While studying magic at the Imperial Academy, He scored perfect marks on every written exam for 6 years straight. His independently published research papers made his brilliance impossible to ignore. So why is he still just level 1? No wonder people were disappointed. If not for his mana deficiency syndrome, he would have become a Grand Magus of this era. Mana deficiency syndrome? If this report is accurate, then his level 1 rank actually makes sense. He understood magic better than anyone, but he was never able to use it. The mana scan is done. See results. Wait, this isn't mana deficiency syndrome. He wasn't sick. Someone sealed his mana circuits.